if I'm gonna have anyone joining me. This is my first live stream from Aphrodite's Van Life. Live from the bread truck. Day 3? Yes, day 3. So, we are parked in a Vaughn's parking lot, closer to the coast, and I'm all moved in to my bread truck. Hi Frank! Yay! Thanks for joining. Hi Peyton! Thank you for joining me on Aphrodite's Van Life. Hopefully my channel will grow a little bit. I'm kind of debating how I should post content, because I have like, do you guys care if my content's out of order? Like, should I keep with the chronological timeline and my next thing post an edited video of building the bread truck, or should I just post like what's happening now and then throw in old like videos about the old build along the way, and you guys don't care like if it's out of order, like some current stuff and then like us building it, or does it get better just to have it like in chronological order, and then I'll get to like the current stuff in the future, so it's like all like in a timeline, like a story, or I don't know, like what do you guys think? Oh, you're on the road now. Yes, I'm closer to the coast in a Vaughn's parking lot. It's very, it's so different how the demographic changes from where I was in Tulare. Ugh, it's like it's a literal hellhole. It stinks there. The people are different. It's just like, you know, really hard-working farm people, and you know, it's like everybody's more weathered looking. It's like more just like toiling, like. And then here, like at the Vaughn's at 8 a.m., like everybody was like 30 years old, like everybody's good looking, you know. It's like totally, you know, different when you get closer to the California coast, which is very interesting. I had like some guy, like some guy in his, you know, nice car doing like business deals. Like he was like this, you know, like well-dressed black guy, and he had like the bling on. He was like getting in and out of his car, like on the phone. He's like, blah, 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 this is what you need to do. I was like, dang. But yeah, it's like a whole different, you know, vibe in like California. Is really strange how vast the like the topography, but also like how the people are. But yeah, the closer you get to the ocean, the more wealthy people get, and I think, you know, better looking. But it's just a different mentality too. But yeah, by the way, I just put out anything. Okay, Frank says, I would just put out anything you can. Okay. By the way, you know all Walmarts allow people to camp the back of their parking lots. Yes. City folk are very superficial. Yes. But I don't know, but there is something about like the attractiveness of people in California. Like I've traveled a lot into other places of the country, and it's just not the same when you go anywhere else. I think it has to do with like a eugenics type of thing, like a concentration of genetics, like around Hollywood, and yeah. But So we're just working out the kinks in the van life situation. Got everything all packed in. See, like, got my, look, I have these like rare, look, it's a Thai snail. I don't think it's actually that rare, but it's still got a tag. Ooh, rainbow snail. And look at this guy. He's a lederhosen Winnie the Pooh. I haven't checked how much he is. I think the snail's only like 12 bucks on eBay. But I think this guy probably has some, it's an 8-inch Pooh. 8-inch Pooh. Yeah. A little sneak peek. Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. You have to look good or no one will talk to you. It's true. That's why city folk are more superficial, yeah. Did you share the live stream on your bigger channel? I shared the, I just said that I'm going live and I shared a link to my channel, but I didn't know how to share a link of, like, share, copy link. I don't know, can I, like, let me see if I can. I think I would have to end the stream to be able to switch over to my other channel. It's so complicated. But yeah, I'll share it after we're done. But yeah, look at Sammy, he's chilling. Chilling. But it's cool wherever we park, we end up like another car will come up and sneak up next to us. So where we were parked last night, we were having to run the generator to run the AC, so we were right next to the freeway. But everything's worked out. We haven't got any knocks or anything yet. I'm still kind of tired because I don't think I've caught up all the way on sleep. But yeah, it's really exciting. You have to share it before you go live if you only have one device. Yeah, it's like, how do I get the link before I start it? I guess if I plan it, I would have to schedule it. Yeah, I'll do that next time. I have 5 people though, or 4 people. So I'm really sorry for not getting back to anybody. I'm super busy right now. I have like 5 people I need to get back to. Yeah. So I'm just trying to like not get, I've been getting stressed and snapping at Dimitri, which is not nice. But it's been really stressful because I'm the one that drives. So driving this thing on the freeway and stuff, and trying not to like make stuff fall over is kind of stressful. But we're doing it, and yeah, just like everything has to still like kind of find its place. We have been taking showers every night, which is nice, and it's been good because it's been so hot that the cold shower feels really good. But that's something like we have to find places to get water to put into our water tank to do showers and like wash dishes. But our freezer's been working out really good to keep food cold, and we've been using the solar panels to charge up the freezer. But the AC that we have, AC is underneath this unit right here. It needs the generator to run because the solar will only run the AC for maybe like 2 minutes, or no, it runs like for a minute, and then it's too much for the solar to handle. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, I'm really getting synchronicities with Anna from Mind Forward, with the whole packing the saddle and like being a nomad, and you know, getting out of the desert, which is hell, and then like being like the grease of like twisting into another realm. We're really vibing. Like, I don't know, I have this like telepathic connection with her. But I was driving, and I passed this truck, and it said food for thought, and that was like the name of the company. It was like a charity, and it was food for thought, and their image for their charity was a tree with an apple falling on this guy's head, and it was called Food for Thought. And it had, you know, like the Sir Isaac Newton, the apple symbolism, which, you know, has to do with the Taurus field, and Aphrodite, you know, gets the golden apple. Like, a lot of people forget about Aphrodite and the golden apple, but it's, you know, Snow White. It has to do with poison. It has to do with the tree. It has to do with the snake. But yeah, so it's food for thought, and it's like, wow, it's like maybe we eat food because we're getting paid for our thoughts. Like, the fruit here on earth is payment for the thought that we produce, and our thoughts is what the angels are like eating, and that's what their fruit is our thoughts, and in payment we get the fruit to eat, and that's like the fruit from the tree, from the snake. So the snake's like eating our thoughts, and in payment we get the fruit, and it's like this Ouroboros eating itself cycle. And it's like, I guess the less we think, the less we eat. I found that really true. Like, I eat the most when I'm like deep in thought, or like when I was in school, like I ate so much even when I wasn't physically active. But she was talking about that today, about the gifts and the hosts, and like a payment of toll. If you pass over somebody's land, it's like this like universal law that you have to make payment if you use somebody else's land. And like you're the troll that needs the toll. If somebody crosses your bridge, you're due payment. And like if you go to somebody's party, you have to give a gift. If you go to somebody's house or somebody's property, it's custom to give them a gift if they're hosting you. And I thought that tied in with the food for thought, like the payment for the gift or for use of your land. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining my van life. Okay, I'll just start posting content, more recent content that's maybe unedited, and then mix in the edited videos with the music and the more story of building it later, because that takes a lot of time for me to edit and to like construct, you know, and put the music in. And like I have some time management issues right now and, traveling and everything. So thanks for joining me. Oh yes, Frank, I do need to, you're one of the people I need to get back to about that email. I did look into storage. There was a cheap storage next to me before I left that was like $45 a month for a 5 by 5 foot unit. But I don't know, it's hard for me to rationalize paying for a space to store stuff that I wasn't really even using anyways. I got rid of a lot of stuff, but I still have a lot of stuff that I'm hauling around right now that I didn't actually go through, just because it just was so exhausting, and it was getting down to the wire there of when I wanted to leave. And I went all night, you know, the night, like a couple nights ago. Yeah, I went all night the night of the 22nd. I didn't sleep. And then left the morning of the 23rd. So I was just packing up stuff and going through stuff and throwing away paperwork. But at the very end, like I still had like my, I still have all my oncological pharmaceutical documents. Like every day I would have a pharmaceutical rep come visit me at work when I was doing oncology in 2019. And they'd hand me like a pamphlet of their latest immunotherapy or it's really interesting because they were like, it's like all of the people in the industry knew what was coming up, and they would say like, hey, we have this stuff in the hopper and it's going to be big, and it had to do with genetic sequencing, but they couldn't say like why, you know, but it's going to really be big. And like here 2020 rolls around and all this genetic sequencing and, you know, testing for DNA and all that becomes really lucrative. But they knew back then. So I have a lot of those documents. Anyways, so I still need to go through a lot of stuff. So, but that probably won't happen until we're more in a secure area, and I'll just have to like kind of go through one box a day, or I don't know. It is nice like not having to be anywhere specific on at any specific time, so I can kind of just take my time. But all right, leave it there. Thanks for joining me. I'll get back to everybody as soon as I can.